Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today. So let's start with Seth Rollins took center stage at WrestleMania 40, showcasing his resilience and grit in two crucial matches. Initially teaming up with Cody Rhodes to take on The Rock and Roman Reigns, Rollins later faced Drew McIntyre in hard-fought battle on Sunday night. However, post-WrestleMania 40, news surfaced of Rollins undergoing surgery, shedding light on his recovery journey. Reminding fans, Rollins had suffered torn meniscus back in January but opted against immediate surgery. However, recent reports confirm Rollins underwent surgery earlier this week, signaling a hiatus from the ring for an undisclosed duration. According to insights from Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, the timeline for Rollins' return hangs in the balance, contingent upon the type of procedure required. If extensive reconstruction is necessary, Rollins could be absent for approximately 8 months. Conversely, a less invasive procedure might lead to a speedier recovery, spanning 2 to 3 months. Meltzer, awaiting official confirmation, speculates the latter scenario based on current information. The anticipation now centers on WWE's plans for Rollins upon his comeback, with expectations high for his pursuit to reclaim the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. What's your take on Seth Rollins' injury? The next story is about last week on Monday Night Raw. There was a significant change in the women's division. Rhea Ripley, who was the WWE Women's World Champion, announced that she had suffered a shoulder injury caused by Liv Morgan. This injury forced her to vacate the title, creating major opportunity for the other women in the division. Becky Lynch capitalized on this unexpected turn of events, ultimately claiming the vacated championship on Raw this week. After the show ended, she was seen celebrating with fans. In the Women's Battle Royal on Monday Night Raw this week, some of WWE's top female stars, including Becky Lynch, Natalya, Chelsea Green, Liv Morgan, Shayna, and Jax, competed to fill the vacancy left by Rhea Ripley's absence due to injury. The match eventually came down to the final three: Jax, Liv Morgan, and Becky Lynch. Jax managed to temporarily take Lynch out of the action by knocking her outside the ring. However, Lynch re-entered, reigniting the brawl. As the bout reached its climax, Jax was eliminated thanks to a joint effort by Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. The final showdown was between Morgan and Lynch, with Lynch ultimately hitting a manhandle slam on Morgan at the apron to eliminate her, claiming the WWE Women's World Championship. Following the conclusion of Monday Night Raw, Becky Lynch was seen celebrating with the audience in attendance, as she made her way all across the arena and took tons of photos with fans. We'll have to wait and see what direction WWE takes with Becky Lynch as the Women's World Champion. Many fans are excited to see her back in the championship picture, especially after a significant absence. Her journey ahead promises interesting storylines, intense rivalries, and new challenges. Were you happy to see Becky Lynch become a champion again? Do you believe it should have been Liv Morgan instead? The final story is about WWE WrestleMania 40 Sunday featured Cody Rhodes dethroning Roman Reigns as the undisputed Universal Champion, and it also had The Rock try to help out Reigns to no avail. Interestingly enough, Rhodes has now revealed his feelings if Reigns ever hated his guts. During an appearance on the SI Media podcast with Jimmy Traina, Rhodes reflected on his experience at WrestleMania and was asked about encountering Roman Reigns afterwards. Cody said, "When you do something so special and epic, and I'm specifically talking about his run as champion, not anything I did, when you change the landscape of the company, when you help better the locker room situation for the talent surrounding you, when you bring the entire tide up for one company, which Roman did, and you're a part of something like WrestleMania 40, his 9th or 10th WrestleMania main event, you're part of that. In the oddest of ways, we don't need to have a moment. He was nowhere to be found in Gorilla when I got back. I look forward to when we actually do have that moment and get to see one another. No doubt, my entire time in WWE has been a wartime situation. There has always been somebody." Rhodes praised Reigns for his transformative championship run, noting the impact he had on the company's landscape and locker room morale. Despite not crossing paths with Reigns backstage, Rhodes expressed anticipation for a future reunion, acknowledging the bond formed through their shared experiences in WWE. Rhodes noted that his perspective on Reigns is one of respect, regardless of any potential personal differences. Rhodes understands the gravity of Reigns' contributions to the industry and eagerly awaits his return to WWE. Cody continued, "There has always been some sort of fight and issue. Even with all that said, you're bonded, to a degree, over the battles that you have. I might be speaking very kindly about him now, and he might be thinking in his mind that he wants to smash me and murder me when he comes back. If that's the case, that's okay. I'll be ready for it. Of all the people I did see, the one I didn't, and I think maybe in his mind, if I could put myself in his shoes, he knew that his run had been generational, that he had changed the industry, which very few people can say they changed the industry. You can count 10 people in the last 30 years who changed the business. I think he knew that he could walk out of the ballpark knowing the ball was still sailing and WWE is going to be just fine, if not even better. We await the return of Roman Reigns. When asked if he felt slighted by not meeting Reigns, Rhodes responded with understanding, stating that he wouldn't take it personally even if Reigns hated his guts. No, I didn't take it personally at all. I wouldn't take it personal if he hates my guts to this day, I just feel a little differently. Reigns is currently occupied with filming movie alongside Seth Rogen and Keanu Reeves. This venture represents a significant endeavor for the tribal chief as he takes a well-deserved break from WWE. It remains to be seen when he will return to WWE television. Are you surprised by what Cody Rhodes had to say? Thanks guys for watching, and please subscribe.